I love Victoria.
I know you do, Babs. I love you too.
You're very nice. She wants to kiss me.
No, because actually I didn't have time to brush my teeth yet.
Yay! Grungy girl. All right, my coffee's over there. That's okay. Angela Teresa has joined the show. Bob.
So we don't have any notes?
Patty. No. We have no notes, no quotes.
No notes.
This is the No Notes and No Quotes show.
Okay.
I like that.
I like Angela. And
years ago, guys, I imagine singing in a product, right? Never did it before, right? I was never big on singing in public either, you know, like we went to the church thing, you know. The church is one foundation, just shut up and look at the girls. There's some girls over there, shut up and look at the girls. There's girls and they've got nice thighs because they genuflect all day.
Genuflect?
Yeah, kneel. Sit, stand, kneel. Yeah, church aerobics for all the Catholics. You all know what I'm talking about. Catholic girls, they got nice legs, don't they? Anyway, Herbe, welcome to the show. All right, morning, Yasmin Maxwell. Meanwhile.
Yes. Can I just flick my hair back?
You can do whatever you want.
Babe.
That's right. Good day. Stella Jen. All righty.
Hello, Stella Jen.
So we're going to have an awesome and amazing day today, Rich. I'm Rich.
Oh, it's Rich. Hi,
That's
Rich
right,
and
I'm
Kim.
Rich.
Hello.
That's right.
Serena.
So.
Brisket Bob. What's he saying?
Preach it, because this week started shitty. Now, today's super show is all about what to do when your day starts shitty.
Oh, there you go.
Bruce.
Yes.
And
we know about that.
Exercises for your imagination. Meanwhile, Arthur has joined this show as well. Cindy.
Hello.
Welcome. Hi.
And John.
Look at that.
By the way.
4 p.m. Wednesday in New Jersey. I love New Jersey. I tell you what, you guys got the best hash. I'm talking corned beef hash.
Okay.
That's right. Very lapsed Catholics. Yep.
Hello,
they call
Terry.
them the Rusters in Australia.
And Richard.
Right?
And
so,
Barbara
Rusters.
Brown.
That's right. Don't we? The Rusters.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I think I did wash my face, but I'm looking a bit weird. Right. Let's start. So what's today's... Today's number is what? 479?
479, everyone. If you add them all together, you get a number. And if you ever know what I think about numbers, I always look at them in the full moon. Anyway, full moon.
Yeah, we had one last night.
Yeah, we had a moon.
Had a red moon.
That's right.
Blue moon.
Marta has joined the
Super
show.
Okay.
And Claudia. Hey, you guys that have sent us some
Updates.
Testimonial thingy-doos for the live calls. Thank you so much. Claudia's comes to mind, so cool. If you would, anyone who was on the live calls and actually had fun or got something from it, right? Feel free. I'm putting up a little package with those and some promo stuff. So anyone who was on the live calls, the War Game Dance calls, if you want to send us a little tiny, hey, this is what I like, this is what I got, this is what it was, the fellowship and all that good stuff. Just write us a little short something.
Yeah.
Would really appreciate that, because we want everyone on the live calls or here or both. That's right. Kathy has joined the show.
Okay.
All right. So
479.
479. Visit us at freenovel.com.
ManifestingMasteryCourse.com.
That's right. I mean, lots and lots of goodies there, like Kent Pumpkin and Hollyhocks.
Oh yeah, we love Kent.
That was good fun. That's right. Imaginal exercises. We'll be covering those today.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, back at the what?
French.
Go
to feelitrealfun.com for refunds.
That is the rightness, everyone.
Okay.
Okay, so
yes,
our day started. I'm going to skip the middle of the night because that was Victoria's episode, right?
Yes.
All I know is Victoria's getting up, and I'm just saying, get back on the bed, guys, right? It's like, no.
No, they need out.
So meanwhile, in the morning, we wake up to something
in the kitchen,
and something under the bench, right? And then Emmett goes over to the door and says, hey guys, will you let me out? And his rear end is not, it reminds me of Mabel.
Mabel.
From way back in the old days, right? Mabel had an explosion. You've all heard about that back when people say to us, they say, how do you imagine what you want when reality is slapping you in the face? He says, well, let me ask you a question, right? I was imagining teaching. Meanwhile, Mabel had an explosion in the old folks' home. And it was my job to clean Mabel up. So, that's right. Victoria, come back.
Sorry.
So, it was my job to clean Mabel up. And guess what I'm imagining while I'm cleaning Mabel up? Yeah, Mabel's a teaching story. Right?
All right.
Right? Love you, Mabel. I will do my duty to God and my country and to obey the laws of the pack and all that good stuff. However, right.
Don't move your feet.
That's right. Or spill the coffee.
Yes.
Right. So, what was the point of the story? Emmett, explosion, bad. So, here's the deal, guys. Right? Floor, puppy, door. Right? Let puppy outside because you know what puppy's going to do. He's going to go outside and scoot his thing along and come back even messier, right? But at least he's out of the way. So out he goes. Meanwhile, like 2 or 3 imaginal acts happen pretty fast. And this is going to take us into the exercises and stuff. Ready? Here's what I don't imagine. Oh my God. It's going to be horrible this morning. It's going to take hours to clean him up. I wonder where all the crap is in the house. I mean, like, oh my God. It could be everywhere.
Yeah.
Victoria, go sniff everything, right? Just see what you find, because it's not even sunrise yet, right? That's what I'm not imagining. I'm not imagining problems with the puppy. I'm not imagining. So here's what I imagine. Ready? Real quick. Whew. That was good. Next. Let me get on with my day, right? So that's what I imagine, right? Whew. That was good. Get on with my day, right?
Where's that cup of coffee?
Yeah, where's my coffee at? Woman, where is my coffee? Right?
Yeah.
So the first imaginal act is just my experience of afterwards, right? My second is of his experience afterwards, right? So just 2 quick little imaginal acts while I find my body walking out to the kitchen and getting this collar thing to put on him, right? I didn't make the decision to get the collar thing, right? All I do is find my body walking out there to get it. It's not like, here's what you don't do. Ready? I felt it real. Now I'm sitting on my ass waiting for inspired action or guidance from my angels. My angels, yep, they always tell me what my inspired action is to be, right? I'd still be sitting there, right? Because getting the cone to put on Emmett is not going to be fairy dust coming down from unicorn farts. What it is, it's just my body going to get it. Hi, Doug. How are you, buddy? So, ready, guys?
Yes.
Emmett. Disaster zone, right?
You find yourself walking to the kitchen, grabbing the collar, coming back, letting Emmett in.
Yeah, all that after 2 little imaginal acts. My experience after cleaning him, his experience after cleaning him, right? So what happens, right? We get back in, it's like, alrighty then. Victoria, need any help with the coffee? And Emmett runs out to the kitchen all excited. Hey, Dad just hosed my ass. It was great.
I don't know what to do with it.
Yay! Right? And we give him treats.
Yeah.
So I want you to get there. I just gave you an exercise. Okay? First was, what would I experience afterwards? Whew, yep. There's my imaginal act. The second one, what would he experience afterwards? Just seeing my puppy happy, right? That makes me happy. I'm not seeing him like, Jesus, Dad, that was terrible. Oh my God, I'm hiding under the couch. I will never talk to you again. Yeah, he went right out to the kitchen, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Hey, Mom, how's it going? Yay. It was great. Look.
All done.
It's all clean
now.
Right?
Yeah.
So, for imaginal exercises, there's the obvious ones you can do. Like right now, Victoria.
Yes.
Here we are.
Yes. We are.
I want you to imagine being in the kitchen making coffee. Right? Where's the butter?
It's already in the thermos in the cup.
She saw the butter in the thermos and in the cup.
Yeah.
You watched her?
Yeah.
Right? She's doing it to the point where the body goes, thermos.
Yeah.
Yep, cup. Right? Got it? So, one imaginal exercise. Okay? Imagine what would imply your wish fulfilled. Just a little tiny snip. That fast, right? Second, right? So, second, what's he doing? What's his experience? Okay, just for fun. So what I want you to notice is you can put the flashlight of attention in a whole bunch of different ways. Okay, I could imagine telling her something. I'm not a fan of that for the most part.
Yeah.
I just skip to the end of that. I imagine her response. Right? That fast, right? Smile, boom. Right? I know what the smile means.
Yes.
Michelle, welcome, otherwise known as Michael. So
is that Michelle and Walter? Michelle?
Yes. So exercise number 1, move that flashlight of attention around a little bit. If you're imagining telling somebody something, just imagine their response.
Yeah. It's like Victor, how he'd imagine his whole day he knew all the appointments he was going to have.
Joseph.
Joseph was
Yep.
everything before. He'd just sit out in his babiche chair in the morning and imagine the whole day and how it went, how ace it was, all the meetings.
Yes.
And then he had them.
Yes.
It's like what you're doing now.
Yep. You imagine the meetings already having gone his way. I imagine the puppy wash already having gone my way.
Yeah. And
I imagine
happy.
the puppy happy after.
Mum happy because she didn't
I
have
imagine,
to do it.
right? Mom happy, right? She's in there, what, making coffee,
Yeah.
right? Pretty cool. So for any particular wish, play around with a couple different perceptual positions. Right? Just don't go, right, well, I'm going to play with the wish, my wish fulfilled, my accountant telling me something. Doesn't feel right. Okay.
Yeah, right.
What else would? Right? Just play a little bit. Ready? Okay. Ooh, coffee. Hey, puppy. Yay, yay, yay. Victoria, making the coffee. Right? 3 little imaginal acts. Boom, boom, boom. Right? So you can imagine what you see. Okay. Let's do 6 questions really quick. Ready?
6 questions.
6 questions.
Wow.
Ready? What do you see? How do you see the world differently? How does the world see you differently? It's 2 different ways the flashlight can shine. How do I see Emmett differently? I don't see him as something I survived, war game dance, right? Okay. I see him as something else. We played a little game. We both came back in, yay, different, right?
Yes.
There's some game, there's some dance. Okay. So how do I perceive Emmett? How do I perceive the world? How does the world perceive me? Right? How does the world perceive me? I walk in, and Victoria's not going, right? You survived. Right?
Yes.
I walk in, and she doesn't even turn her head. It went great. Yay, yay, yay. She goes, good. I'm doing the coffee, right? She's just chugging along. She knows it went okay. Right? So, again, notice that. So, she sees me differently, not as in him differently, not as in, oh, you guys all have fingers? Cool. Right?
Yeah.
So, how would you see the world differently? How would the world see you differently? By the way, so if you imagine being married, you're not going to be going to the supermarket going, whoa, maybe he's the soulmate. Whoa, maybe he's the soulmate. If you're imagining being married, you go, and if you meet someone, it's like, oh, wow, cool. Right? There's no grabby. Get it? And you're not perceived as grabby. So, next one. Ready?
Yes.
How would you hear differently, and how would you be heard differently? By the way, I'm staying away from what would you say. How would you be heard differently? What would you hear differently? Okay. Pretty big difference.
Yeah.
Got it? So it's not just the content. How would you be heard differently? So we have a lady who is a Forex trader. She goes, what do I imagine? To imagine that I'm Forex trading in a great way. And I asked her, yeah, have you imagined teaching this? Because I get that she could be a teacher. And she goes, absolutely. I said, cool. Imagine teaching it from the place of expertise. And it's, oh, wow, cool, got it. So that implies she's trading well. Got it? So what would you hear? Or, right? That's pretty primitive. How would the world hear you differently? How would you hear the world differently? Someone who knows they're pretty, when they're complimented, accepts it in a different way than someone who feels they're ugly. Got it?
That's a goodie for the trading example.
Totally.
How the people hear her when in the state of expert,
Absolutely.
expert trader.
Yeah. They know she gets results.
Yeah.
Okay? Get it implies something. We've got a lot of different angles of approach we're hitting here.
Yeah.
By the way, if you're liking this, here's the Crest commercials ready.
Yes.
In Manifesting Mastery, we've got one which involves Kent Pumpkin and Holly Hawks. Anyone who's played that, put something in the comments about it, because it was a lot of fun, right? Because we just took 2 objects, okay? Kent Pumpkin and Holly Hawk seeds, right?
Yeah.
And we shared some neat ways to exercise your imagination with anything that's around you.
Yeah.
Now, Lana is here. Great to see you too. And shall we do one more question? So the first one was, how would I see the world, Victoria?
And how would they see you differently?
That's right.
How would you hear the world differently, and how Are you being heard differently?
Are you being heard differently? Yep.
Yes.
By the way, loving husband is heard differently than cranky husband, right? Get it?
Yep.
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay. And one more, Victoria.
Yes. It's the other sense.
You guys tell us, right? So we did pictures, we did sounds. By the way, so we've got the May course coming up. Ready? How many people get that I'm a hugger? It is not going to be when you show up, I'm going, Adam, it's nice to see you, bro. Give me some skin, right? There might be some of that. Yo, Joe, give me some skin. Bang, right? That's just the bridging of the gap thing, right? You take out the guard and you smack them, right? So yo, brother, bang, right? Touch, right? So how would you touch and be touched by the world differently? And this could be physical touch.
Yeah.
Okay? This could be your tonality. This could be heaps. Oh, excuse me, I'd like to ask you out for a date. Right? That's one. Yeah, that's almost. Yeah, let's go creepy. I would like to ask you out for a date. Right? Hey, that's touch, right? Versus, hey, are you stupid or do you like good movies? Right? Whoa! Right? Get the difference, right? It's not the words. So, how'd we do, guys?
That's ace.
By the way, there's so many games you can play. Right? Red car goes down the road. Imagine it blue. Just for fun. Okay? Red car goes down the road slowly. Imagine that it blew past you. Right? Just for fun. Right? You can imagine different meanings. Perry Culver is watching. Perry is watching. Right? So, have fun with this. Because you're imagining meanings all day long, too. And if you want to really imagine, this is the first 2 weeks of Manifesting Mastery, imagining meanings, right? Oh my God. Okay, Perry's watching.
Still.
Why? And now if he leaves, I get to go, why'd he leave? Right? What's it mean? I mean, I haven't seen any love from him yet.
No, I haven't seen it.
Disappointment requires adequate planning. Or really crappy imagining. Oh, Perry's watching me.
I'm watching you.
This is what Perry used to watch.
Yeah. And not for very long.
Yeah, that's right.
So quick.
Bad. Alrighty, guys. So,
Yes.
anything you want to toss in, Victoria? That was primarily my rant today.
No, that's good. Like I was thinking, even with your last example, with how are you touched differently and how are you touching differently, and like being in the state of loving puppy dad and just wanting, like this morning, looking after Emmett.
Yep.
Grabbing the collar, taking him outside, and it was like you weren't angry with him for doing it, or do you know what I mean? There's so many ways. Whereas being in that state, you just took him out, washed his butt, everything was easy.
That is right.
Yeah.
Doobie-doo. John says, you remind me of my second wife. Oh, wait, I've only been married once. You talking to me? Yo, you talking to me?
That's terrible, says Serena.
Yeah, pickup lines, 101. That's right. So, you remind me of my second wife, even though I've only been married only once. So, do you have an attention span or are you stupid? How about movies? Bang, everyone.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Angela Teresa, you'd make a great future ex-husband. I'll tell you what, we've got a match made in heaven here, guys. This is great.
Yeah.
Come to Australia for the honeymoon. We had the blood moon last night, I guess.
We did.
Yeah, something like
Super
that.
moon.
I didn't look. But anyway.
Okay.
So, Scott. Hey, buddy.
Hello,
It's been a
Scott.
while. Nice to see you. So, shall we go
Yep.
to the dog park?
Yes, we shall.
That is through rightness, everyone.
Yeah.
By the way, one more exercise, right? I could do these all day, by the way. Let's call this one tags. Okay, shall we go to the dog park with both dogs?
Oh, I see. You're
Soon.
tagging something onto the end of each bit.
Yeah, you can keep going. Anyone who imagines if you ever get to an end, right, that you don't like, keep going, right? Shall we go? Maybe not. This is fun. Shall we go to the dog park? Oh, yeah, with the dogs. Yes, with both dogs. Yes. So you can keep playing. Good. By the way, good comedy is based on this because it comes from humor. Right?
which I thought that's what comedy was. But yeah, okay.
Oh, there's a lot of comedy that isn't humorous at all.
Cool.
Anyway.
Yes. All right.
That's right.
Okay.
I guess we should go.
Yeah.
Doobie 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 doo. So, Victoria,
Yeah.
tell them where to go, what to do, ask the questions.
Yeah, we want to know what you learn about you, and what was your best bit.
That is the rightness, everyone.
Yep.
By the way, you notice there's an order with the questions. What'd you learn?
Yes.
If you answer that, you can get what'd you learn about you pretty easy,
Yeah.
right? Meanwhile, back at the French, visit us.
At freeneville.com.
Yep, join us in Manifesting Mastery or manifestingtothemax.com.
Yep.
Oh, Patty's going to do her stuff later, very tired.
Good eye.
Oh,
Good
You've been
one.
sending us goodies. Thank you. So,
Cool.
and
For the refunds.
for the refunds, everyone, Perry Culver,
Yes.
go to feelitrealfun.com.
That's right.
Otherwise known as the rightness.
Existential right.
The existential rightness, everyone.
That's for
Angus.
Angus.
Middle Maxwell.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess that's it.
That's it.
That's it. Going to the dog park.
Yep.
Oh, my
Do
snazzy
our
shirt.
stuff.
Snazzy shirt. Yep, Carolyn. We are taking off to the dog park.
Sorry.
Tune back in just a moment to watch it on the timeline or
Personal
wait
timeline.
for a long time to watch the refund at feelitrealfun.com. Love you guys. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
Love you, Perry. I do miss you, buddy. Come on down. Do not put me on your bucket list. I will crush you if you do. Right? Come on down. Seriously.